You all thought I wasn't going to make it, right? You guys thought I wasn't going to make it because of my coffee. Well, here I am. Here I am. The coffee hit hard, but I just deal with it like a man. And I made myself another cup. And if whatever happens, happens during the stream. Okay. Whatever happens, happens. I had the first cup. Let's say things didn't go well. Or actually, they went well. They didn't go well in the sense that I didn't make it here on time, but things went very well. They went very well. It couldn't have gone better, actually. But you know what I did? I did what I always do. I doubled down. I got myself another cup of coffee. And if I can give anyone any advice of what you should do in life, always double down. If you're right, double or nothing. If you're wrong, double or nothing. You know why? Because if you're wrong and you keep doubling down, you might end up being right. So, no matter what happens in life, you keep persisting, even when you're wrong. Just don't be a dumbass. That's the advice that I give you. That's the greatest advice you'll ever hear in your lifetime. But today we have Mexico versus South Korea, which, by the way, these are the two best teams of Group A in the World Cup. And today, unfortunately, we had to watch a lot of haram ball from Group B. Group B is a terrible group in the World Cup with Bosnia, Switzerland. Bosnia got a little bit destroyed from Switzerland. And it's funny because I put this on Twitter. I said this Bosnia team lost to Italy. By the way, no, sorry, Italy lost to this Bosnia team, which is true. That's why Italy's not in the World Cup. And then this random guy from Bosnia was pissed off at me because that's what people do on X. They get pissed off at anything. And he's like, "We were playing man down, mother liquor. So was Italy." You can't use the excuse that you were playing man down against Switzerland. That's why you lost. If that's the only reason you probably beat Italy, you can't use that excuse, right? So there you have it. Bosnia was destroyed by Switzerland, and then we had the Canada game. The Canada game was bad. The probably the worst part of not probably the worst part of the Canada game was Ismail Kone broke his leg and it looked nasty. It was terrible. Prayers to him. Hopefully he's back the same way he was prior to the injury. Sometimes a broken bone is less worse than a knee injury. Sometimes. Hopefully that's the case for him and he's fine. But there was a horrible injury. Qatar had 2 red cards and they conceded 6 goals. So Canada got their first World Cup win. I should probably put that on screen. I should put it on screen. Why not? Canada got their first World Cup win in the history of the country for the men's program, of course. Canadian men's national team. They beat Qatar 6-0. That's Canada's first win in the history of the Canadian men's national team World Cup record. Okay? And that begs the question, what is even the point of national teams like the Qatari one? Like, what is even the point of them existing? They win the Asian Cup, which I don't watch the Asian Cup, but I'm starting to question that cup quite a bit. It's a very questionable cup. It's like the cup they had at Harry Potter, right? Is it the Triwizard Cup? Something like that? It was rigged, right? You guys know that, right? You watch Harry Potter. The Triwizard Cup was rigged. Starting to think the Asian Cup might be like the Triwizard Cup or whatever the hell that thing was on Harry Potter. Because how can Qatar, this Qatari team that also sucked ass in the Gold Cup, how is it that they've won the past 2 Asian Cups with teams like Japan and South Korea playing in it? How is it possible? Someone smarter than me and that hasn't overdosed on coffee, because I'm overdosing on coffee right now, just tell me, how is it possible that Qatar won the Asian Cup twice? Just tell me. They tied Switzerland. It was lucky. Did you watch that game? Switzerland should have been up like 3-0. Switzerland just messed up very, very bad that game. It was really bad. And I'm still pissed off, right? Pissed off. Ask Jack. I should probably ask Jack from Deadball TV. He actually watches it. He watches even Asian U20 games. So everyone, South Korea and Qatar, sorry, Qatar, I have Qatar in my head. South Korea and Mexico are already on the field. The national anthems are playing. Before we start, I'm going to put a quick word from the sponsor of this video. Now listen. After the ad, I want to show you my picks because Underdog actually has a special boost for people that use the link that's in the description and in the chat as well. If you pick the same picks as me. Now, this is obviously not advice of what you should do with your money, but I picked some very good picks here. These are very good picks, and you get also a boost with it. So, a quick word from the sponsor of this video. We'll be back very soon in like, I don't know, 60 seconds. Oh, drop a like, everyone. Hit the like button with your dirty ass, nasty finger. So, the biggest soccer event in the world will happen here in the United States this summer. Or shall I say, the biggest sporting event in the world. And you know what can make it a little bit more exciting? Underdog. And the game I like to play at Underdog is called Pick'em. And it's very easy to play. I just click on it, scroll to the soccer section, pick a player for a specific match, and select the stats I believe will be lower or higher. It's very easy to play. I usually pick the downside of the stats because hate watching a player is much more fun. Trust me. But then again, analyze the players, his stats, who they're facing, and how he has been doing before you make your pick, so you can make sure to win. Underdog also has their very own predictions market. And you can download the app right now using the link in the description of this video and the promo code TACTICAL. And in the process, you'll be helping the channel and yourself. Because new customers get $50 in bonus entries after they play $5 and use the promo code TACTICAL. We got very creative with it. So again, don't forget to use the link in the description and the promo code TACTICAL. And thank you very much, Underdog, for sponsoring the channel. Okay, so again, if you guys use this link right here in the description, I'll show you guys here in a second. The one all the way down here that says My Boosted Picks. You guys can see My Boosted Picks. If you're already a user in the Underdog app, it'll just go to my picks. And once you go to my picks right there, you get a bit of a boost. And these are my picks for tomorrow for the United States. And you guys can tell me in the chat if you agree. Even if you're not in the Underdog app, let me know if you agree with these picks. So for tomorrow's game, I selected this. McKennie to have more than 43 passing attempts. Balogun to have more than 2 shot attempts right here. To have 3 shot attempts or more. And the goalkeeper from Australia to concede 2 goals or more. Those are my picks for tomorrow. So it's essentially McKennie, 44 passes or more. Balogun, more than 3 shots attempted, not on target, attempted. And the goalkeeper from Australia to concede 2 goals. For you to get those picks and to get a boost, because if you look here, you're going to get a boost if you use it. You get a boost instead of 4.4 or 4.4 that you would make of your money, you make 7.9. That's the boost, but you got to use the link in the description that says My Boosted Picks. Okay, use that link in the description with My Boosted Picks. And that's all for Underdog today. Okay, now let's go to the actual game, right? Let's go to the end. Let me see if you guys actually agreed with my picks there. No, some people are not agreeing with my picks. Well, it is what it is. You guys try out the link if you have Underdog or if you don't have Underdog. But now let's go to the game here. Mexico versus South Korea. The game's about to start in 2 minutes, apparently. Let me look at the starting 11 of both teams because we didn't do that. So Mexico, Rangel is on goal, the goalkeeper from Chivas. Then they have Gallardo, Johan Vasquez. Edson Alvarez will play as a center back today because Cesar Montes got a stupid red card last game. Cesar Montes got a red card, so Alvarez will start. Jorge Sanchez will play in the right back. He didn't start last game. Alvarado, Luis Romo, Brian Gutierrez, and Quinones. You have Lira. He's a good player. Eric Lira was very good in the first game. And Raul Jimenez up top. As for South Korea, similar to the first thing, Kim right here. A lot of Kims. Kim Min-jae from Bayern Munich, center back. Fantastic center back there in their back three. This is another great player. Kang Lee from PSG. He was fantastic in the first game. Obviously, you have Son up top. He's always dangerous. This might be a great game for Son, actually, even though he's become more of a playmaker lately. And then you also have Ji Sung Lee from Mainz. Many good players of South Korea. I thought they were great in the first round. I actually thought South Korea was better than Mexico in the first round. Now, for this game, more specifically for this game, I have it as a draw. When I made my picks, I had it as a draw. Um, oh, bot in the chat. Bot's back. Ban the bot. Banned him. Banned him. You're out. You're banned, motherfucker. There you go. Yeah, so and excuse my French there, everyone. I truly apologize for it. I'm overdosing on coffee right now. I'm still here finishing my second cup. Um to me, it's gonna be a very balanced game. I have it as a draw. And a draw is not a terrible result for either team because they won the first game. And technically, in the last round, they both play weaker teams. Like South Korea is not going to lose to South Africa. South Africa has been terrible in this tournament. And then Mexico play Czechia. Czechia is not very good. They're well organized and they're set piece merchants. I don't see where Mexico loses to them. So if these two teams tie today, one, they're pretty much qualified, and two, they'll live to fight another day for the number one spot in the group. So we'll see how it plays out. I have it as a 1-1 draw. You guys let me know your score prediction in the comment section down below. Jeff is saying, you were rude to the chat. Apologize. How was I rude to the chat? How was I rude to the chat? Was I rude to the chat? I'm trying to see here in the chat. How was I rude to the chat, Jeff? I'm trying to figure that out. I'm one of the nicest person or people you ever meet. Well, I guess I was rude to the chat, maybe. Sorry, chat. Elio saying both teams score. Bet going crazy this World Cup. Yeah, guys, no betting advices here. But again, I think it'll be a draw, and there will be goals. I think we should expect goals from these teams. That's why I think when I put it on X, I think I put it a 1-1 draw. And they're saying double down with the dirty finger remarks. A lot of you probably have a dirty finger. That's why I said hit the like button with your dirty finger. I am doubling down on that. I will 100% double down and not apologize for that. Like, be honest right now. Be honest. Probably like 70% of you will go to the bathroom and not wash your hands. The game just started, by the way. Let me put the timer up because the game just started between Mexico and South Korea. I have an antenna, so I'm probably ahead of all of you. Probably ahead of you. They're saying, Julian Vivas, are there any rumors of who the U.S. men's national team will want as a coach after the World Cup? JT Batson wants a big name that he has said. There are no rumors as of now. There are no rumors. This is my guess of what will happen. After the World Cup, Pochettino will probably leave, regardless of what happens. I think he'll leave. And U.S. Soccer will probably put an interim coach for like 6 to 12 months. And we're going to have a new coach, a new official coach, either in January of 2027 or for the summer of 2027. That's my guess based on the track record of U.S. Soccer. Okay. Eric is asking, are you streaming Brazil and USA tomorrow? Yes. So I'm doing the regular USA coverage here at Tactical Manager TV. Pre-game, live watch along, 7 things you learned the day after. So we're doing the regular coverage of the United States. And then at Chappelle Football, the other channel that we have, the link to that channel is in the description. I'm going to do the Brazil stream later in the day. So yes, at Chappelle Football, we will do the Brazil stream. I'll also share it in the community tab of YouTube. But again, guys, the link is in the description of that channel. And then after that, we will well, not after that, before that, the United States. Later we'll do what's the name, we'll do the Brazil one. Frank Castro saying your Underdog link never works for me. Frank, what state are you at? It could be the state, right? Some states it's not legal depending on what game you're playing. Some locations it could be blocked. Depends on what state you're at. But the link has worked for many people. And I heard they're doing well. That's what I heard. Says, who do you think starts if Pulisic is out? I think if Pulisic is out, Malik Tillman will get moved higher up the field, and I think Sebastian Berhalter will start. That's what I think will happen if Pulisic can't start. I know everyone's saying Brendan, Gio, Zendejas. I think Tillman will get pushed higher up the field, and then ultimately Berhalter will start. And everyone asking time check, the one on screen. I am matched with the timer on screen. Time on screen matches me because I got the antenna, and I'm proud of it. Knock saying tack. Always wash my hands. With that said, thank you for all you do. You're great for U.S. soccer. Also, Ajiman would have been great for this team. I'm glad you wash your hands. You're probably an exception to the rule here of a lot of people in the chat. Probably a lot of them don't wash their hands. But thank you very much also for the kind words, Knock. And you're saying Ajiman would have been great for this team. For the United States, I don't know. He would not have played well. The way we were playing against Paraguay to combine quick and actually being involved in the play, even Pepe struggled a bit. I don't think Ajiman would have been good. Ajiman would have been good if we're just like lobbing the ball to a target man. For our team, the way we played, no. You know who Ajiman would be great for? Australia. The way Australia plays, maybe not the counterattacking part, but when they play route one football, just going long, Ajiman would be good for them. By the way, everyone, I saw that in the chat as well. Beautiful jerseys from South Korea. I must say. These are some beautiful jerseys from South Korea. I might have to buy one after the World Cup. I usually buy the jerseys after the World Cup because then they go down in price. Instead of paying $100, you pay like $50 on it. So that's usually what I do. That's just my word of advice. And since Nike, Adidas, Puma, no one really sponsors me, I'm just gonna call it as it is. Because if they sponsor me, they would tell me you cannot say that. We need people to buy our overpriced jerseys. But they're not sponsoring me. So I can say it. I can totally say it. You wait and you buy it after. Like Orlando City has this beautiful, like purple-ish jersey that they did with the old school logo from Orlando City. That old school logo was what's the name? That logo was from when they were in USL. I wanted to buy it right away, but it was like $110. So I didn't buy it. I waited. I waited. 2 seasons later, I got that jersey for $30. $30. And I have it. It's right there in the closet. I might wear it someday. Here comes Mexico. Raul to Quinones. Quinones still being able to hold the ball here. So far, 5 minutes, not much has happened at all. Quinones somehow held on to that ball. He still has it. He almost found Raul Jimenez with a nice through ball. Mexico to ball. Lira. No Gilberto Moura again. He's still not starting. Quinones. I'll tell you one thing. I'm talking about the South Korea jersey, but Mexico's black kit is also wonderful. Wonderful. Dude, Mexico and South Korea's away kit. They're beautiful jerseys. Right? Do you guys like the Mexico one? I want to see. I'm going to check the chat here in a second. Do you guys like the Mexico one? It looks good, dude. I mean, the Mexico one, I'm not going to buy it. Yeah, they're saying both of them. Wonderful jerseys. Oh, another bot. Why are all these bots? Okay, so I think I know the solution to the bots. What I might do is I might actually just put here that people can only comment if they're subscribed. Shot from Mexico, saved by the goalkeeper Brian Gutierrez with the shot. Not a great shot. I'm gonna put here that you can only comment, in the chat if you're subscribed to the channel. That might block away a few bots. Let's put it here. Subscribers. There you go. There you go. There you go. The bots ain't going through anymore. They're done. Knox saying Ajiman is great as a counterpresser. He would be good for Australia, though. Yeah, I think he fits better for Australia. He does counterpress. You're right. He has the athleticism and he has the work rate. But the problem is he would not be able to make the right runs like Balogun. He would not be able to score the goals that Balogun scored. He would not be able to combine. So I don't know about Ajiman with this team. But for Australia, I actually think he would help Australia quite a bit, believe it or not. Hugo Lopez saying, "Hey Tack, I just finished my exam for fluid mechanics." Oh my god, that reminds me of my time in college. I did mechanical engineering in college, so we had fluid mechanics, we had all that crap. It was always rough. It was always tough. Engineering school is not a joke, man. It's not a joke. I mean, life is harder, right? We're all aware of that. Life is definitely harder than anything you'll see um, in school, but it was tough, man. So kudos to you. You're saying I'm gonna drink soju and Modelo today once I get home to honor my Korean baddie. See you tomorrow, Hugo Lopez. So you're dating? You have a Korean girlfriend? Go watch the game with her. Thank you very much. Knock, thank you also for becoming a YouTube member. Thank you very much for the support, man. I appreciate it. I just think this Mexico away jersey, it's just clean. It's just so clean. It's very basic, easy stuff, but it has white, red, and green, obviously the Mexican flag colors, the black with no details on it. It's just wonderful jersey. Wonderful jersey. I had not seen it till today. By the way, how many likes do we have in the stream? Let me check here. Let me update this and see. Because that's how we get more people here. You drop a like and YouTube gets more people. So 133 and we have 500 people in the chat. We should be able to hit you're saying fluid? Fluid. Cambodians. Oh, the Cambodians, man. Freaking Cambodians. Let's say here they're saying if Balogun continues his form this World Cup, do you think he'll get a big move this summer? Where do you think he would thrive? Look, Balogun will probably thrive in physical leagues. So I think France, obviously, I don't have to repeat that, right? You've seen it with your own eyes. I think he would do well in the Prem, dude. I think Balogun could do well in the Premier League. That's where he was developed. He knows the game there. He's very physical. That would probably work. He can handle physicality because the French league is overly physical. I think the Premier League, and I think ultimately Balogun will end up back in the Premier League. If not this summer, next summer. He also counts as a homegrown player, right? He is a British citizen. I say British because England is actually not a real country. Spicy Jeff has walked us through that, right? So I think Balogun will probably end up in the Premier League at some point. Within the next 12 months, I would say. Maybe sooner. Saying Balogun to Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal. That I don't think so. Quinones with the ball. Drives inside. Quinones has been good for Mexico. Scored last game, right? Hold on. Korean barbecue versus barbacoa. What is barbacoa? What is barbacoa? I don't know what barbacoa is. Or you mean Korean barbecue versus our American barbecue? Listen, I had Korean barbecue when I was in LA, and it was very good. It was very good. But I also had barbecue in Kansas City. I also had barbecue in Texas. And I would say American barbecue is better than Korean barbecue. I would say American barbecue is better than Korean barbecue. And that's not to say Korean barbecue is not good. It's amazing. It's different. But the barbecue I had in Kansas City and I had in Texas was better than the one I had in Koreatown, I guess, in LA. Was it Koreatown or is it like in China? I don't know. Pete took me to the restaurant. It was a very good restaurant. You see, when it comes to like barbecue, I don't think there's any. Oh, here comes South Korea. This could be there. Nope, Mexico recovers it. Mexico's doing a great job in not allowing Korea to even get to the final third right here. When it comes to barbecues, I don't think there's any country in the world that beats the Americas. And you guys know what I mean by the Americas. I don't mean just the US. I mean the US and Latin America. There's no country in the world that beats the Americas when it comes to barbecue. No country. US barbecue, Brazilian barbecue, Argentine barbecue, Mexican, whatever it is, not beating it. Not going to happen. Saying, have you never been to Chipotle? I have been to Chipotle many times. I eat at Chipotle every time. Every week, I mean. Every week I eat at Chipotle. If Mexico loses, collab with Spicy. I'm not collabing with Spicy Jeff ever. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They're saying, do you think Quinones needs a big move? Define a big move, right, for Quinones, because he went to Saudi Arabia, right? He left Liga MX and he went to Saudi Arabia. He's 29 years old. So would you say a big move is go to a top 5 league? I don't know if he's ever going to go to a top 5 league after the Saudi move, because he's in Saudi Arabia making a buttload of money. When he's done there, I feel like Quinones will probably just go to Mexico and make a ton of money in Mexico. I I don't think he'll get a big move unless you think going back to Liga MX will be a big move. That's what I think. He's 29 also, guys. Frank Casser saying, if England wins the World Cup, you have to eat beans and eggs on camera. Guys, if England wins the World Cup, you guys are not going to see me. I'm disappearing. I'm disappearing. And Knock said, I mean top 5 leagues. Yeah, I don't think so, Knock. 4-3-3-2. I don't think so. Like I kind of explained it in the question. He's 29. He's making a lot of money in the Middle East. I think when he's done in the Middle East, I think he's just gonna go back to Liga MX. That's what I think will happen. He's playing Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I just checked. He's playing Saudi Arabia. He's probably making way too much money. Oh, Son is through. Son is through. This could be it. This could be it. Oh, saved on the line by Edson Alvarez. What a save. Edson Alvarez, not the goalkeeper. Son is able to lob it over the goalkeeper. Incredible. That was going in. And Edson Alvarez saves it right as it was going in. He just freaking bicycle kicked it out. Now, mind you, I'm watching the replay. I think Son was offside. Nevertheless, what a save from Edson Alvarez. It's kind of like a bicycle kick right at the ball, right at the line. Like as the ball was going in, he just saved Mexico. Barbacoa is slow cooked beef cheek. Okay. Now I know what it is. I mean, I might have had it at Chipotle. I just don't remember. So you're saying, I guess I know what it is now, barbacoa. So barbacoa or Korean barbecue. I mean, if it's barbacoa on its own, I probably would take Korean barbecue. Has a much more diverse range of like food all over it, right? Because Korean barbecue is not just like steak. There's a lot going on with it. But in terms of barbecue, no place in the world beats the Americas. When it comes to like American barbecue, Argentine barbecue, Brazilian barbecue, all of that, that one just kind of it's a coin toss, whatever you prefer. But in terms of the other places, they're saying like Mongolian barbecue. I don't freaking know what Mongolian barbecue is. I've never had it. I didn't even know they had. Let me see, Mongolian barbecue. Is that like a like super famous and well known? Mongolian barbecue. Okay, it's a mix of like steak, beef, veggies. It looks good. It looks really good. Mongolian barbecue. Noodles, veggies, beef. It looks great, but I'm sorry, that is not beating um American barbecue. It's also not beating anything in the Americas, but it looks really good, Mongolian barbecue. I actually have had it before. I just didn't know what it was. I just didn't know what it was. All right, 17 minutes, 0-0 here. Mexico's been playing a little bit better than South Korea, but I would argue South Korea had better chances. Or a better chance, right? With Son Ming. Hold on. Son Hyung Min. Son Hyung Min. I want to make sure I pronounce it correctly. I tried. I have a friend from South Korea, Albert Kim. Do you like Chinese food? Yeah, I like Chinese food. It's gonna be very tough to find like a specific country where I dislike their food. Because even if we go and we start to trash talk England, right? We're gonna say, "Oh, England has shit food." Dude, fish and chips, it's great, right? If we go that route, if we're gonna go talk about country, like fish and chips is very good, but they definitely wouldn't crack the top 10 when it comes to countries with best food. Tact, it's Mongolia. Mongolia? Okay, Mongolian food or Mongolian barbecue. There you go. Oh, this is a good one. What about Antarctica's barbecue? Don't get me started. Oh, cross goes in. Header saved by the Korean goalkeeper. What a header from Quinones. That could have been number one for Mexico. Quinones. Nice cross. Nice header. If he put it a little bit to the side, he would have scored. Good game so far. Good game. We say, what about Antarctica barbecue? Don't even get me started on Antarctica. Don't even get me started on it. And they're going on tack. Weird question, but if you have a 2-3 goal lead tomorrow, do you have Tyler Adams get a yellow to get suspended versus Turkey and avoid it for the knockouts? I think the cards reset for the knockout rounds. I want to double check that. But I believe the cards reset for the knockout rounds. I'm pretty sure. And if that is true and they reset for the knockout rounds, that means it doesn't really matter if he's suspended against Turkey or not. If we qualified and locked in first place, I would just rest Tyler Adams regardless. Right? That's what I would do at least. Everyone, we have 216 likes. Thank you very much, everyone that tuned in. We can probably get it to 300 now that we're over 600 people here in the chat. That's not bad, actually, for this stream. Not bad at all. Have you heard of the U.S. men's national team, Ben? I'm not falling for that. I don't read last names anymore. I don't fall for it. I don't read last names, so there's no way I can fall for it. I've become pretty good at managing live chats at this point. That whenever someone sends me a full name, first and last name, I just don't fall for it. Not anymore. I've become a professional. Long ball. Nope. South Korea with it. 21 minutes and 30 seconds. Mexico 0. South Korea also 0. Do you guys know? Let me see if anyone can guess here. There is one thing that I really messed up this World Cup, and Fox didn't. Like, Fox actually got it right, and I did not get it right. Do you guys know what it is? Can anyone in the chat guess? And I truly regret it. Truly regret. And they're saying, what are the group tiebreakers? Head to head. Head to head. I got that wrong, actually, in the preview. It's head to head, then goal differential. So eventually you guys might be able to guess it right, and I'll tell you. But Fox got one thing right that I didn't. All right, Fox got something right. Okay, I'll tell you guys what it is. I'll just tell you guys what it is. Why not? I should have gone to a bunch of brands and sold ads during the freaking hydration breaks. Like Fox is making a lot of money because of these hydration breaks. And I don't really have anything to advertise. Actually, I have one advertisement. Guys, link in the description. We have a Patreon. There you go. I can advertise the Patreon. I might go back to doing jersey giveaways at the Patreon. We'll see about that. I need just time to do so. But yeah, I'm going to advertise. I should make an ad for my Patreon. That's what I should do. Advertise my Patreon. There you go. So, guys, if you want to join my Patreon, yay, there you go. There's my ad. There's my ad. Jeff is saying 4 is considered highly unlucky because it sounds like a word for death in Korean. The number 4, like if we say 4, it means death in Korean. Is that what you're saying? They're saying Fox spent more money to get the rights for these games more than any other broadcaster. I mean, it's the United States of America. Everything's more expensive. Everything's more expensive. You know what I need, everyone? I need a sponsor for the knockout rounds. I need a sponsor for the knockout rounds. You know what we should do? I know what we should do. We should go on Twitter and spam some random brand to advertise here during the knockout rounds. That's what we should do. Honestly, it would be hilarious if it was like Taco Bell or some brand that I took a massive dump on, literally and figuratively speaking, right? I'm trying to think, what brand can I spam? What brand could we spam? By the way, we're still during the commercial hydration break. We're still in it. They're saying Adidas. Hey, I would gladly advertise Adidas jerseys, even though I usually recommend people to buy it after the World Cup, so it's cheaper. But those jerseys that Adidas made, can we talk about the Curacao away jersey? Have you guys seen the Curacao away jersey? It is wonderful. It is wonderful. Domino's Pizza. Look, I would gladly advertise Domino's Pizza. I'm not the number one fan. I think there's better pizza places, but bang for your buck, it's acceptable. And like I would have Domino's after the game. I would have it. So Domino's wouldn't be bad. Jimmy John's, I tried already. We had them last World Cup. Chipotle, I would love Chipotle. I would love Chipotle because I eat there a lot. Um, they're saying, do I see empty seats at that stadium? Yeah, now that you've mentioned, there are a few empty seats. It's a bit awkward because this is Mexico playing in Mexico, and I'm seeing some empty seats as well. I wonder prices. Maybe prices. It could be due to prices. I don't know. Okay, South Korea here. Header, Lita, out wide to Gallardo. Gallardo's going to reset the play. The hydration break is done. They're all back, both teams. Edson Alvarez in possession. Back to Jorge Sanchez. Pete's here. Sorry, Pete. I didn't send it to you because I didn't know if you were going to do a stream. Hold on. Because I know you even left the Canada game early. Let me send this to Pete. We'll get Pete here for a little bit. Tomorrow we have a long day, fellas. Tomorrow we have a very long day. An important game, actually, for the U.S. men's national team. And let me see. Pete, I sent you the link, Pete. Saying, can you talk about my second favorite player, Socrates? That's how you pronounce it, Socrates. Look, I don't know too much about Socrates because I wasn't born during the time that he was. I was like, when I was born, he was already retired. but he's supposedly a legend in Brazil. Um, Also a guy that's very much loved in Brazil, Socrates. He was a midfielder, if I'm not mistaken. He played for Corinthians, right? He played for Corinthians, but he's a legend of Brazilian football, Brazilian soccer. So I don't know too much about Socrates in terms of a player. I knew he was very successful and a great player. Seemed to be also a great person. Let Pete in. I already sent him the link, guys. I sent him the link. He'll be here in like a minute. He'll be here in a minute. Relax, relax. So Socrates is your second favorite player. Interesting. They call him Doutor Socrates in Brazil. That's what they called him, which is essentially Dr. Socrates. 9mm Boys is saying, I put $60 against two friends for South Korea to win. How are they looking? It's even. They're looking fine. They had probably the best opportunity, but then Mexico was a little bit better, I would say. But South Korea had the best. Oh, and here they come. Nope. Nope. Mexico's able to clear it. I would say right now it's 50-50. Right now it's 50-50. So in terms of your money right there, is it at risk? Yes, but it's not a bold pick. It's been pretty balanced so far. Hey, Pete.
Hey,
Freaking Qatar, dude.
dude, that first red card was never a red card. That was Tajon diving.
Yeah, my problem is like there are no excuses for you losing 6-0 to Canada and snapping a player's leg.
No, they were terrible. I mean, look, even without the red cards, Canada was already up 2-0. They were always going to win that game. But they did kind of ruin the game with the unnecessary reds. And Derek Cornelius should have gotten a yellow, which means he would have missed the next game against Switzerland. But, Qatar, that group is probably the easiest group Canada could have gotten.
Yeah, and now they're qualified.
Oh, they're definitely qualified. 4 points is what, 98.9% qualified?
Well, and they have a massive goal differential in their favor.
Yeah. So even if they draw Switzerland, they'll finish first in the group.
Yes. And if they lose, they will very likely qualify in second or third.
Yeah, depending on what happens between Bosnia and Qatar. Dude, how did Italy not beat Bosnia?
I don't know. They got a red, right? That's why, mainly.
Yeah, for sure, but still. Like,
They're saying four is unlucky in Chinese. Four equals si and death equals su. I don't know how to pronounce those C or like there's a different little thing on it and I can't really sort that out. So I don't know how to pronounce that. Pete is our Asian guy here. You know how to
I don't
pronounce them?
speak Mandarin though, so I can't help there.
So we don't got that. So Spicy Jeff is saying the primary narco terrorist group based in Guadalajara is the Jalisco New Generation Cartels. He is so unpredictable, Spicy Jeff.
Yeah, but he used to do this more often. Remember? He would alternate between spicy super chats and then like geography and history super chats.
Uh huh.
Bring
Oh,
back more of
Son.
that, Spicy Jeff.
Son. Ooh. Almost scored for South Korea. I think South Korea is looking a bit more dangerous than Mexico.
Well, they almost had that goal that Mexico put off the line, cleared off the
Uh huh.
line. That would have been an incredible goal. Oh, he's way off.
Yeah. So one thing people mention, this game is in Mexico, right? And if you look at the stands right now, there's a few empty seats.
I saw that. A couple empty seats, and I don't have the sound on, so I can't really tell, but does it lack a little atmosphere? It looks like people are mostly just sitting and watching,
It feels like it.
but I don't have the sound on. Maybe guys in the chat, if you have the sound on, what's the atmosphere like? Because usually Azteca's like it's bumping.
Well, it's not in the Azteca. It's the Jalisco one that Spicy Jeff sent us.
Ah, okay. But still, it's in Mexico for a World Cup. You would expect it to be roaring.
Yeah, it's probably they probably a lot of the fans got priced out. That's why there are some empty seats, and that's why people are just they all. It feels like they're all sitting.
That's what I'm saying. It looks to me like they're all sitting, but I can't hear the sound. So it's hard to know how much of an atmosphere there is. Someone's saying it's dead. Someone else is saying it's a big atmosphere.
Who knows at this point?
Mexico
But
hasn't been playing terribly, though. They're playing better than they did against South Africa.
no, they're not playing bad. It's just that South Korea is more goal dangerous so far. That's the only
Yes.
difference.
Yeah.
Now, why couldn't we have a team like Qatar in our group? So like Pulisic
I
and
know.
Balogun could stat pad like that.
I know. I just so want to beat Australia. I mean, not only for World Cup reasons, but also, man, their fans are getting what. Look, I don't agree with what Mike Grella said, and I think it's stupid to say that about an opponent when you're the favorite. But these guys have taken it way too far. They're becoming so sensitive. And the players, too, right? It's not just their media. The players are coming out and being like, oh, I really want to beat the USA. I'll tell you that for free. You know, send me money to my Venmo and I'll tell you what other teams I want to beat. Like, it's just so over the top. Matty Ryan called us the C word, the goalie.
He did.
Well, they asked him, and he's like, if I start tomorrow, I'm not going to let no fucking C word, score on me. So it's like, guys, seriously, you're taking this way too seriously. You act like we like raped and pillaged your villages. It's like so tribal.
It's so weird
We
because
had no beef with Australia. I actually like the Australia team.
also the whole thing with Mike Grella. I saw the clip. It was a mix of like a reaction and like trolling. It's not that deep. It's just, of course, probably if you're a pundit on TV, you probably don't want to do that. But
No.
it's one guy also. The whole US national team has been super respectful about Australia.
Yes. And most
Um,
of the fans too, and the media too.
yeah, I'm probably the most disrespectful one after Mike Grella.
Yes. They did not like your emus comment. They really
No.
got all up in their feelings about it.
I also said that we should beat them. I also said that.
I mean, I said that too. My predicted scoreline is 2-1 to the US. But I said it's going to be a tough game and it's going to be a very tough team to break down, which is all true. I'm not just saying that to like make them feel better. It's true. It's going to be a very tough game. But I don't know why I said this in the Patreon stream I just did. Sometimes when you get too emotional about the game, it's actually not a good thing, right? Like when you're so worked up and like, oh, I've never wanted to beat anybody as much as I want to beat the USA. It's like you lose your composure a little bit of the game, you know? And sometimes you can lose your head. And so I think the Australians need to be a little careful there because usually the team that talks the most trash before the game is the team that ends up losing. And the US
Yeah,
has talked zero trash.
and also if you don't want to get made fun of for losing a war to birds, to emus more specific, don't lose a war to birds. Like that's it. That's the magic trick right there. It's like
If
just
the
don't lose.
Outlaws tomorrow just had a huge tifo of an emu at the beginning of the game, they just raised a tifo of an emu that says "Emus won, Australia 0." Oh my God! Can you imagine how angry the Aussie fans would be?
They should do that, but they don't have it in them. Not the
No, they don't.
not
Did you see
not.
their latest chant?
Oh God, no! We need to
I
stop.
can't. I can't, man. They're like a target. There's put a huge target on themselves for the whole world.
It is very unfortunate. You know, it would be better if they just stopped and they just like sang songs. They just
Just
picked,
sing American songs. Sing Country Roads.
yeah,
Sing
any
Sweet Home
song.
Alabama.
Yes, just sing American songs. That's it. Sing Bob Dylan, whatever the hell you want to do.
Yeah,
Just sing a
Born in the
song.
USA, anything that's like iconic about an American, classic. Sing that. That's it. That's all you got to do. But the fake, like, the corniness. But also, it's because they have to get their chance approved by US Soccer. All right, now everyone go like this. Hold each other and say, jump, 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 jump. It's like, oh my
They
God.
were
It's like,
trying to copy the Dutch. The problem is like there are diehards there, but there's also a portion of the leadership that they're just like cosplaying as fans. You know what I mean?
yes.
They're not living and breathing that. It's just kind of like trying to like cosplay. It's like, hey, let's do this. And it's like super cringe. I mean, look, I'm never gonna hate on someone for having fun, but I will make fun of them.
Yes, because then we're having fun too.
Exactly. So like I'm not gonna hate on them. It's like they're having fun, have a blast. Go to the game, have fun, enjoy. But I'll make fun of you. Like a lot. NMM said, from the last time I heard, South Korea won the Asian Cup. No, it was Qatar.
Qatar won the last two, right?
Yes. I don't know how.
I
I'm
don't
starting
know
to
how
question
either.
the integrity of that tournament.
Yeah, me too. Especially because we know how much money the Qatari government had.
Mm-hmm. Let me just get here some water. Tomorrow's gonna be a long, long day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I stopped my stream early because I knew it was going to be a rout, and I was like, I need to save my voice.
Yeah, especially what was it, 3-0 at halftime?
It was 3-0. There was already one red card. I was like, I don't need to watch the rest of this.
Yeah. And then they broke Ismail Kone's leg.
That looked bad. That looked pretty bad.
Yep. Steven Spada saying in Korean, four is unlucky because four and death are the same word. SA. So sa. Rooms, apartments, and floors are often cheaper if they have a four in them. Wow, it's like 13 in the United States. So you go to
Yeah.
New York. I don't know if it's still like this, but it's hard to find a hotel that puts the 13th floor. They skip it.
Same in Thailand. No hotel, no building has a 13th floor.
Yeah, when at least in New York, I know it's like that. So I guess four is the problem in Korea. And Marcio Cardoso said, "Sing Sunflower by Post Malone, Spider-Verse song." I don't know that song. Do you know it?
I don't know it.
And then after you say all of this to what's their name again? I even forgot their name.
Who?
The USMNT supporters, the main ones with
Oh,
the US
American Outlaws.
American Outlaws. I even forgot their name, dude. Um, you tell them to sing any American song, they're like, "I believe that we will win is the best we can do, dude."
Yeah, it's like, or they do USA, which is
We
not
like it.
inherently a
We
bad
like
chant.
it.
It's
That's
just
the
what they're
way we
done.
like it. We like it. We like
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh,
Whoa.
like no,
And it's the same song in every MLS stadium. Every MLS stadium,
because
they
it's
sing the same.
approved.
Yes, it's like it's all corporate. It's so bland. They do it in even in LAFC. They do this exact same one that they do. They go jump for LA Football Club, ole, ole, jump for. I mean, it sounds a lot better when they do it because it's like a full wall, the entire stadium doing it together with the right enough drums. It actually sounds a lot better. But that video clip we saw was just like, but also stop borrowing chants from other MLS. They're all singing the same ones.
Well, because they're pretty much given what they can say. Like literally, you go to different MLS
Oh,
games. No, no, bro.
oh,
No. You go to different MLS games, and they literally chant the same thing.
yes,
It's
yeah.
hilarious.
They're all singing the same songs.
They're saying, John, do you think people underrated how good Messi would be in the World Cup because he's 38 and plays in MLS? Let's wait until he plays a better opponent and a real goalkeeper because he did score a hat trick, and I'll never take that away from Messi. But the first two goals, he needs to go high five Zidane because that was an assist from the goalkeeper, Zidane's son.
Yeah,
They also tried doing the Dutch thing. Yeah, that's what P was talking about. The jumping one was them trying to
yeah.
do the Dutch thing, and it was bad.
It was so bad. But also, the
George
guy had
said,
to explain it to them first. Did you see that whole video? He had to explain to them what they were doing. You don't usually explain chants in most of the world. You break out a chant and people join in.
also, why are we not trying? Why are we not trying to like make our own chants and our own culture? This is one thing that bothers me about US soccer. We need to start having our own traditions, and it has to be a little bit better than that, not cringy like that. We need to have also like a US national team kit. Like, for example, the stripes one. That should be the
Yes,
kit every time. Every time.
yes, yes.
We don't have an
Agreed.
identity.
No, we don't. We really don't. I'm hoping this one sells so well they keep using it. Like not this exactly, but some version of the Waldos.
I hope
Also, we need
so.
our
But
own nickname. USMNT is not a great nickname, right? Like the Aussies have the Socceroos, right? Italy has Azzurri, right? Germany has Die Mannschaft. England has the Three Lions. France has Les Bleus. You know, Spain has La Roja.
Brazil is
So,
Canarinha, right?
right. So it's like USMNT. I just think we should be the Yanks.
Could be.
I think that's the best one. It's either that or Stars and Stripes, but the Stars and Stripes is too long. It doesn't roll off the tongue like the Yanks. Yanks versus Socceroos.
Yeah, we have nothing that is like a tradition. That's the problem. Like a
Yeah,
straight up tradition. The jersey should always be the stripes, and they should just change the design a little bit, change them. Like for example, and people are gonna say, "Oh, that's boring." How is it boring? Literally every national team is like that. Germany, the Dutch, Brazil, France. Their first kit is always like the same color, same identity, and they
yeah,
change small details here and there, and it looks wonderful.
yes.
Um,
And you turn on a soccer game, you know who's playing by that color.
yes, and then the away kit we can alternate it a little bit if we want to. The
Yeah,
away one. But even like the chants, everything, there's no nickname, anything. These are the little things that US soccer has to do. It's not that hard. They can just go to Nike and say, hey, the design has
yeah,
to be this every time.
yeah.
What is the Leicester City sounding chant? Raw. What is that?
I don't really watch a lot of Leicester City, so I couldn't tell you.
No, I don't know either. Luigi saying borrow from college basketball or football. I mean, college fans in the US would probably be the best version of fans that we have. So sure, like we can't
Yeah,
change who we are, right? So if we're gonna
yeah.
borrow or get the best version of American sports fandom, yeah, go to college sports, college football, college basketball. That's the best version of our fandom. Definitely don't do the Knicks. Did you see the two Knicks fans fighting, the two ladies?
No.
So this is I want to find that video. I think Barstool Sports was sharing it. So they're like on this like I think it was like a traffic light and they were just on it. And then it was like this smaller lady and the bigger lady. And the smaller lady was like pissed off at the bigger lady. The bigger lady comes down, just pulls the small lady away and throws her down. So the smaller lady goes to the bigger lady. She just pulls her pants down. She's like butt naked out, and she starts like twerking while she's getting punched by the other lady. That literally happened.
Oh my God.
So it's literally this lady with her butt out getting punched, twerking, and with the Knicks fans partying. Did anyone else see this? It was on Twitter.
While the whole world is here.
Yes.
This is the show we put on while the whole world is here.
I
Thanks,
mean,
Knicks fans.
do you think I would get in trouble on YouTube?
For showing it, maybe.
Okay, let me see if I
You
can
might
like.
get a nudity strike.
You can't see her butt, right? 'Cause it's on the side, so maybe I'm gonna pause it so you guys can just see this insanity. At halftime, I'll try to find. I think Barstool Sports had it. It sounds like something they would love. Yeah, I can't find it. I can't find it. If anyone can find it and can send me to my DMs. Oh, okay, I found here in a different angle. Yes, yes. I can put this one on. Okay. All right, guys, let's look at this real quick. I need to show it to Pete. Sorry. Pete needs to see this. This is a different angle, so you can't see the back, so that this one might be fine. So here. So they're arguing, see? It's like in a traffic light or something. Um Let me actually fast forward it a bit. She goes down, see? She's like angry, the big lady, and she just throws her down. So the other lady goes at her, pulls her pants down. Look, her pants are like down now. She starts twerking while the pants are down. She's like twerking with her pants down. Look at that. She's like twerking with her pants down and getting punched.
Oh my God. It's embarrassing.
That's the clean
Embarrassing.
version. That's the clean version.
I will say, at least you won't see USMNT fans doing that.
No.
For all of our faults, we won't be doing that.
Oh boy. No, at least that. Um they're saying Jacob saying if you be sick, if it would be sick if we had college marching band games. That I wouldn't mind because that is very much within the American sports culture. And it wouldn't be cringe because we would know how to do it and that would be
Yes.
ours. I would be okay with that.
Yeah. Agreed.
That is very much within like the American high school sports culture, college sports culture.
Yes. Marching bands.
Tony B23 tack yellow card suspension doesn't reset in the knockouts. Only single yellows do. So single yellows reset after the group and quarters. Sorry to bring it up again. Yeah, so it goes back to what I said. If we beat Australia and Tyler Adams is not suspended, we just don't play him against Turkey.
Turkey. Yeah. I think if
Simple
we
as that.
beat Australia and Turkey fails to win, Poch is going to go full B team lineup for Turkey.
I'm okay with that actually.
I'm okay with it too. I just don't want to see Miles or Roldan. Like, I still want to win the game.
You might see Roldan tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I would rest everyone if we beat Turkey because maybe not rest them 100%, maybe give the guys like 20 30 minutes off the bench just to move. Um keep their rhythm on and be match sharp,
Yeah.
but I would most certainly prioritize resting them
If you were going
if
to go for a full B team lineup, I would keep Matt Freese, to be honest, just because he has had so little this World Cup. He kind of needs as many reps as he can get. I'd keep Matt Freese, but then my other starting lineup, if you're going to go B team, you could do it without Roldan or Miles. Your back three could be Joe Scally, Mark McKenzie, and Austin Trusty.
it should be to
Your
get them sharp, right?
your wing backs could be Arfston and Weah.
Mm-hmm.
Pepe could start up top. You could have Gio and Zendejas behind Pepe. And then your midfield duo could be Berhalter and Aronson.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be okay with that. Then you don't have to use Miles or Roldan, and you're still resting everyone.
Yeah, and we should rest also 100%. And if Pulisic's not 100% for that game, literally just don't play him at all.
No, save him for the knockouts.
I think he's going to play tomorrow. Do you think he's going to play tomorrow?
I don't know. He hasn't trained once with the team this week. It would be hard to see him starting. It's hard to say. I don't think we should risk him, to be honest. I think we have enough to beat Australia without him. Have him on
Hey
the
man,
bench if you need him.
hey man, they're going to come after you now.
This arrogant Yank.
He thinks he can beat us with what was it? The other one was it Harry Cahill that he was like,
It
I
was
want to see
Harry
their
Kewell,
golden
yeah.
generation versus ours. It's like, brother, I didn't even know Australia had a golden generation in the past.
No,
I
they
didn't
did
even
in
know about it.
2002, but they didn't do anything. They
Yeah, I
didn't
didn't
go
know that was a
anywhere.
golden generation. No one cared about Australia. No one ever cared.
No, our golden generation made the quarterfinal in 2002. Their best generation was in 2006. To be fair, they also made the quarterfinal in 2006. Remember they beat Italy in penalties with Mark Schwarzer in goal in the second round of the World Cup. That was the furthest they went. But this business of like their golden generation would beat this team, no, actually they wouldn't.
No, also no one ever cared about Australia. That's what I don't understand about them. It's like no one really hates them or loves them. They're just kind of there. No one cares.
They're
Like,
kind of plucky underdogs that you admire for how they play, but no one's like, we got to get Australia, and they're acting like the whole world is against them.
Then Steven Spot is saying, I like the 1950s World Cup kit. We should be looking to our history in the sport and reclaiming that for chance design. That's a good kit as well. It just reminds me a little bit too much of Peru. So I'd rather
Yeah,
have the stripes. Saying miracles would happen if both of you were in charge of the US Soccer Federation. Well, we would need a lot of competent people around us. One thing is to have ideas, but you need people to implement them all over the country.
yeah. I don't know if
Probably,
miracles would happen, but I do think we could do a better job than some of
I
the people
mean,
in charge right now.
the thing is, it's like it's been hijacked by corporate greed.
Yeah,
So if you just go there and you are filled with good intentions, that's already going to be a better job. Like you're already going to do a better job.
yeah,
Incredible Stan is saying years ago I said the United States needed a signature look, and people clown me saying, "Oh, USA needs to win first, then worry about that." Clowns they were. Yeah, this has nothing to do with winning. We need a signature look. There's a lot of terrible national teams out there that they have their signature design and jersey.
yeah,
It has nothing to do with being good or bad.
yeah.
Knox saying HBCU band at soccer games. And then Jeff saying USMNT should have cheerleaders and marching band. USMNT van painted red, white, and blue plus free blue chew gold. I don't think the players need Viagra, Jeff.
I think they're pretty okay.
Yeah, Jeff, the players don't need Viagra. But I agree with you. I agree with both of you, right? Knock and Jeff about having marching bands and Americanizing the national team because that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald saying, "Hi, tack manager. It's my first time back since last night. I, I, I didn't what? I didn't have another stream. So okay. Oh, tack does not know which HCBU bands are. No, I don't. Do you?
I'm guessing it's some university band because it ended in U, HBCU. Something,
HC
something Christian University is my guess. Houston Bible Christian University.
HBCU marching bands are an electrifying cultural phenomenon famous for their high stepping routines, heavy bass sound, uh, hip hop, RB dance breaks, unmatched crowd engagement.
It's
Yeah, I'm
apparently
looking.
historically black colleges and universities. That's what they're saying in the chat.
I mean, we can have them too. They look they look like they have a lot of aura. That's what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, and if there's anything our fan base lacks sometimes, it's aura.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know what they were. I thought when we were talking about marching bands, you can just put any marching like one game can be them, the other one can be another marching band. Just kind of change, but we just keep our
Yeah.
identity with the marching bands. That's what I would do. See if I miss lots of aura. Yeah, I mean, from what I'm seeing, I need to watch their videos. I probably already saw it. I just didn't know they had a specific like name to them. Okay.
Fumar says, two soccer guys not knowing HBCU doesn't surprise me.
No. No, but I look, I so just so you guys know a little bit about me, I never grew up much with like American football. I grew up with a lot of basketball, so NBA, college basketball, and soccer. Those are the two sports. Not much hockey, no baseball, and football. I did not watch much college football besides when a few friends would invite me, so I didn't follow it much. And then
Yeah.
NFL, obviously, Super Bowl
Yeah.
always.
I would watch Super Bowls growing up because dad was really into it. But other than that, I grew up with soccer also. I didn't grow up with American sports.
Yeah, my only sport would be basketball. So I know a lot about the NBA. By a lot,
I
I mean I'm not a casual.
I played some basketball, but I never really watched it.
They're saying, Fleep, are you a Magic fan? Guys, I moved to Orlando as an adult, and the Orlando Magic stink. Okay. So, no, I'm not a Magic fan. I've been to Orlando Magic games because it's what I have here. But no, I'm not an Orlando Magic fan. I don't hate them. I just don't like them. And it's so bad that prior to COVID, what I would do always is I would go to Miami every time LA Lakers would play here. Every time the Lakers were here, I would go to Miami to go watch the game. I didn't enjoy going to downtown Orlando to watch the Orlando Magic. So, no. They were probably fun in the 90s when they had Shaq for a little bit. That's about it. Pete, who's the NBA GOAT?
With my very big lack of knowledge, I mean, you'd have to say Jordan, right? Is
Yeah,
it
I think it
Jordan? Is it LeBron?
to me it
It's
is
not
Michael
Kobe.
Jordan. It's Michael Jordan. What I'll say my GOAT is Kobe because I grew up watching Kobe and I was a Lakers fan. So to me,
Sure.
Kobe is my favorite player ever, and the best player to play for any team that I've followed, that I've enjoyed. Because I didn't watch Michael Jordan play for the Bulls. I watched him play for the Wizards. So he was like coming back, and he was good, dude. He was not. He was looking better than Ronaldo right now.
Somebody said, I know it's not true, but it's hilarious. Somebody said the real Orlando Magic is when your plane to leave it takes off.
It's just not for me, the Orlando Magic. But then I love Kobe Bryant. But then when you say like the GOATs, people are gonna say MJ, LeBron. Trying to think someone else. Well,
Is Steph Curry in the conversation or not really?
it's interesting that you say the thing is, I don't want to call him a 3 point merchant because he's way better than that. Like he's one of the best.
Yeah.
Like he's one of the best ever 3 point shooters of all time, if not the best, and one of the best scorers of all time. But no, I don't think anyone would place Steph Curry as in the GOAT conversation. No.
What
Let
about
me try
someone
to.
more from the past, like a Scottie Pippen or something?
Well, Scottie Pippen was with Michael Jordan, and he played even.
Oh, okay.
I saw him play against Kobe and Shaq. They had when I was a kid. That was like the conference finals. It was Portland versus the Lakers, and Scottie Pippen was the star for Portland. From the past, it would be like Larry Bird, Michael
Larry Bird.
Magic Johnson. That's one people that
Yeah.
people rate a lot. Um, Bill Russell. That's very very old. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right? That's the other one. Those are the ones I can think of. But I don't think anyone places any of these guys ahead of Michael Jordan. And probably I don't know about it's just like LeBron is not very likable. That's the problem.
Hmm.
LeBron.
He seems kind of moody.
Just a weird dude. And then the whole thing with his son playing for the Lakers now. Um,
Right.
it's not my type of player.
Yeah.
Not my type of player. Um, it's kind of like giving Cristiano Ronaldo vibes sometimes.
Yeah.
And here, S27, what do you guys think US soccer looks like post World Cup? I think it depends on what happens, right, in the World Cup.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
I think I want to see like if Pochettino leaves, which very likely he will, I want to see us go be ambitious again with the next coaching hire. Go be ambitious. Don't just go settle for an MLS coach. Keep the momentum going, especially if you make a deep run and then you can justify it financially. You can be like, look, yeah, it's more expensive, but look how far he took the team, right? So it's an easier justification to make.
yeah, it just kind of shows that you haven't changed your ambition there and you didn't just sign him because you were panicking before the 2026 World Cup and that you always want to have that standard, right? And it wasn't like a one off thing.
Also, we saw this a little bit with Greg. Do you think any MLS coach would be able to do what Poch has done in terms of putting the players in their place and saying, no, no, it doesn't matter who you are. There's nobody's guaranteed a spot, right? Like, can you imagine Steve Cherundolo being like, I spoke to the guys and I said, no one's guaranteed a spot. Because that's how he talks, by the way. Don't know if you've ever heard him talk. I interviewed him
Yeah.
and I was like, are you doing a voice? No, that's how he talks.
Yeah.
But like, I just don't think with the players that we have, and it's going to be more and more playing at the top levels in Europe, I don't think they're going to respect an MLS coach to the same degree that they would respect a guy like Pochettino.
Yeah, that's the thing too, because you need a coach that's bigger than the players. Um,
Yes.
and that is one of the reasons why even big clubs sign sometimes big names that are washed, like Mourinho, for example. Like Real
Yeah.
Madrid is bringing Mourinho, even though he's been struggling to have any success over the past multiple seasons. But he's a guy that he will go there. And I don't know how well this will go, but he'll challenge like Mbappe.
Yeah.
He'll go and he'll talk to Mbappe, Vinicius, and all those guys. That might not go well, but um, imagine like Greg Berhalter coaching Mbappe.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. I think he would just giggle every time Berhalter opened his mouth. Mbappe would just laugh.
Yeah, because Mbappe, even Pochettino struggled with him.
Yeah.
And Rogelio is reminding everyone, yes, everyone, make sure to join the Discord server. It's in the description. Everyone's welcome to join, and it's completely free. Pete, you can join as well. Pete doesn't have time for Discord, guys.
I'll join, but I'm just not going to be in very often because, yeah, time is the big factor.
It's the same with me. And yes, everyone, if you guys want to, also this video is brought to you by Underdog. The link to play is in the description of this video. Underdog, the link is also in the description. And after you play $5, you get $50 in bonus credits. And if you guys want to support the channels, remember my Patreon link is in the description, and Pete's Patreon is in the description of all of his videos. That is a great way to support all the channels. Also, I'll say one thing about my Patreon and Pete's Patreon. We're always open to suggestions of how to grow it. So what do I mean by that? You guys want to pay $5, $7, $10 a month, whatever it is, for the Patreon, and you guys want something in exchange, whether it is monthly giveaways, whether it is a specific content, analyzing tactics that we can't use highlights on YouTube, that Pete already kind of does that. So any of that, we're open to suggestions, right?
Yeah,
Something that makes it worth your money.
100%.
But we need to know what people want, because I know there's some of you that just go on the Patreon and support just to support, but there's some people that are like, hey, I want to support, but I want something. So that's suggestions are welcome. Let's go. Dude, there's some comments in the chat that I can't read, guys. I can't. No, actually, I'm going to read this one because I just don't get it. Discord always devolves into trans banning people. Like, what does that even come from?
Yeah, what?
Did I miss something?
I'm lost. I'm completely lost there.
Second half just started, by the way. I had this game ending in a draw. So looking likely, maybe.
Yeah, could happen. It's been kind of a dull first half.
Mm-hmm. And they're saying, I missed the first half. How are both teams doing? So I'm just going to repeat what me and Pete talked about. Mexico has not looked bad. They've looked competent. Korea
Yeah,
has been a little bit more goal dangerous, though. They've had better chances. They were offside here and there, but Korea's looked more goal dangerous, but it's been pretty close. Very
yeah.
even game. Pete, feet picture for $7. Honestly, if you want feet pictures or pictures of my foot and you guys pay $7 a month, I don't care about that. I'll put foot pictures there, feet pics.
Spicy Jeff is losing his mind right now.
I look it up and he's like, he just signed up for a $50 a month Patreon.
Oh, I want to see what Spicy Jeff's face right now that you just said that. He's never going to let that go. He's never going to let that go. Oh my God.
So someone said, Tack, put your Underdog picks for tomorrow so I can win. So Pete, I know you're not with Underdog, but they gave me a boost on 3 of my picks for tomorrow's game. Let me just show you this. You guys can use the same link to get the boost. I want to show you because I want your opinion on this, whether or not you think this is, well, I wouldn't call it easy money. That can probably get us in trouble if you put it as easy money. But let me put this here. Hold on one second. Let me get this off screen. And let me put my picks. I want to show you because they're giving a boost and it's paying 9x. 9x.
Oh wow. That's a great boost.
Yeah, but look at the picks. It's player picks, right? The pick 'em. You probably remember that this year. Weston McKennie to have more than 44 passes in the game. I think that's reasonable. He had 50
Very
against
likely.
Australia. Balogun, 3-shot attempts, not even on target, attempts.
Very likely.
And the goalkeeper from Australia to concede 2 goals or more.
Possible.
The toughest one
Yeah,
is probably that one.
that's probably the toughest one.
Yeah. So those are my picks. And Underdog actually got my picks and they put it in the app. If you guys want to use those picks with a boost, the link is in the description of this video. So guys, just go use it. It's in the description if you guys want to play with that. But yeah, when I saw those, I was like, looks like it might go my way tomorrow. Saying we should, instead of Patreon, Pete, you got to start an OnlyFans.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Did OnlyFans actually start with the goal of being adult content?
I think so. I think it was. I think now they're actually trying to branch out more. Like they have comedy specials on there and stuff.
Oh my
Like they
god.
got a
Oh,
lot of these like
sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, Mexico almost scored, but he wasted it.
Oh. Yeah, no, I think now they're trying, as far as I heard, they're trying to get like some B-list comedians on there to put their specials on there. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Is anyone going to OnlyFans for a comedy special? I just don't think that's where they go for their comedy.
No, I think at this point they've become an adult content website. That's as if Uber tomorrow wanted to become like a fast food chain. You're gonna go
Yeah,
to Uber for burgers? No. You go to Uber to get a ride.
yeah. Or a taxi for your burrito.
Exactly, like Uber Eats. But you can't OnlyFans has become adult content like paid subscription. That's what it is.
Yeah. Once you become known for that, it's very hard to break out of that. It's
Mhm.
like if Apple announced tomorrow they were going to start, I don't know, selling grapes and making wine, Apple wine. You know, it's just like, what?
I feel
No.
like for Apple it might work because they have a very loyal like base of consumers.
That's true. They might be able to make anything, and at least a small percentage of their consumers would be like, "It's an Apple, bruh."
Exactly. They would connect it to the iPhone somehow.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like here you can change the temperature of your wine using your phone.
Yeah, it's true. There's an app that will crush your grapes into wine.
Oh, Mexico scored. What the fuck just happened? Was that an own goal? Mexico takes the lead against South Korea.
What on earth? No, he dropped it. The keeper dropped it. Oh my God, the keeper dropped it. Man,
Oh my god,
dang.
FBI needs to look into this.
I don't, I think he was just an accident. He clashed with his own defender and he dropped it.
Let me see. My
It looks like,
goodness. Let's see. So cross goes in from Mexico. Raul heads it. It hits the Korean. The goalkeeper just tossed. Why did he? What?
okay,
He
seeing this
didn't.
now.
He just dropped it right. What?
Oh, he crashed into his guy.
But the
So
ball
here,
doesn't hit the guy. He just dropped it because
oh, he didn't have a good grasp of it. Look at the slow-mo.
I think he
Look
would
at
have
the
dropped it
slow-mo.
anyway. He was going
He
to
had
drop it
his
anyway.
fingers, he was barely holding on to it with his fingers and it slipped out of his hand when he hit the ground. Look. Or no,
Yeah.
when he hit the player, it slipped out of his hand because he crashed on top of his own defender.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think he was going to drop it anyway.
yeah, I don't think he had a great grasp of that ball. You could see it in the slow-mo. His fingers were struggling to hold on to it.
So Romo scores and gives Mexico the lead.
Right.
Hold on. Let's just look at the group situation. Does this guarantee them first place? It's head
Six
to head the
points.
first one. So Czechia and South
Yeah.
Korea have 1 point, and head to head, yes, Mexico tops their group with this result.
Yeah. And very
That's what.
likely Canada will top their group too. Very likely. Unless Switzerland beats them, which is possible.
Yeah, they topped their group. So Carlos is saying, imagine Zlatan in the locker room with Greg. Not even Zlatan. I would want to see like Neymar or Mbappe. Those would be the worst ones.
Yeah.
Parksa is saying, what if any are the downsides of gegenpressing? The downside of gegenpressing, that would be like counterpressing. The
Counter
downside,
pressing. Yeah.
I think the first downside right away is if you don't gegenpress properly, because it has to be a team effort, right? And if anyone messes up and they bypass your press, you can be very exposed in transition.
Yeah.
That is one of them. And rather than if you just drop back and soak up pressure, very often you're not going to get caught up in transition. It's going to be tougher. Gegenpressing, if you don't do it correctly or they bypass your press, you're exposed on the counterattack. Every
Yeah.
single time you're exposed because you're going to probably, if you're gegenpressing, you're probably playing a high line. Very likely.
Yeah.
Is there any other downside? I'd say it's that.
Yeah, it's mostly that, really. Um, so if the original thing was if Canada finishes third in their group and we finish first, we would have faced Canada, right? That was the original thing, or was it Canada second?
Third. If we finish first, it's the third place team of Canada's group, but there's one
Here's
problem. Their
yeah, go ahead.
their third place might not advance.
That's my question. And also, how do the third place teams advance? Do they get ranked based on who had the best third place, right? How do you know which one you match up with?
They rank it, and you can check the table. Like if it's not group, I'll check it for you. If it's not Group C, it would be someone else. We would
That's what I'm
play.
saying.
So I'll check for you. There's like a list. So very likely it's Canada's group, but it's looking like they might not, because it might not be Canada's group because they all have 1 point and well, actually, who does Bosnia play in the last round?
That's hard.
They could, like, if someone wins there, they'll have 4 points, so they very likely
Yeah.
will advance in third.
So
So
we could play Bosnia.
or Qatar.
I'd take either, to be honest. For a round of 32 matchup, I would take either of those.
Oh my god, if somehow Qatar pulls a win there and we play them, let's just say I'm not gonna need Jeff's Viagra. I'm gonna be a happy man.
Oh,
So we answered the downside of Gegen pressing or counter pressing, saying I have photos of
I
tax.
knew it.
He doesn't.
No, I knew he was going to love that.
Yes, yes. Kripa is saying best 8 teams of the 12 third places, and there's an order for like 400 possible combinations. Yes, it's a little crazy. But very likely we play Canada's group's third place as long as they advance. They're saying goal differential can play a role, and Bosnia took a very bad loss. Guys, goal differential will play a big role for teams that finish in third place with 3 points. If you have
Yeah,
4 points, regardless of the goal differential, you have like a 98.7% chance of advancing if you have four
yeah,
points.
yeah.
They're saying rest some of the starters if we play Qatar.
No, you can't. You still have to treat it like a game, which it will be. It's still, they're not. Oh, I want to say they're not a walkover team, but I mean, but you
Um,
can't. Yeah, let's cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, just beat Australia. Beat Australia. Paraguay gets a draw against Turkey, and then all three CONCACAF teams will be top of their group. All three big CONCACAF teams.
Canada just beat them 6-0. I cannot respect them. I'm sorry.
Why did Julian Lopetegui take that job? Money?
Yeah. Dude, if Qatar offered us a head coaching job, we would both be there tomorrow.
Yeah, but we're not Lopetegui. This guy had options.
Yeah, dude, but they probably offered him something like 4 or 5 million, and he's probably not making that. And he works less. And also, dude, there's probably no pressure.
That's true. There's no pressure. And it's
I
tax-free money.
They're saying 2 red cards, bro. It's like, yeah, red cards are part of the game. They got the red cards. Like, sure, one was questionable, but regardless, dude, they were not beating Canada with that shitty team they have.
No, it was 2-0 before the first red card.
Yeah. So they would have lost like 3-0 to Canada if it wasn't for the red cards.
Oh, they took off Son.
Yeah. He hasn't been playing well.
No. MLS ruined him.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Dude, what about Czechia today?
They're 1-0, right?
1-1.
Oh, it was 1-1? I didn't watch that one.
Let's see if I didn't miss anything. Dude, I saw someone today or yesterday. Oh, wait, that's going to be a card for the Korean player. I saw someone say today when they were talking about Brazil, it was like, what happened to Brazil? The favelas used to develop Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, world-class players. Now the favela get the best TikTok dancers in the world.
Oh, that's a yellow. Bad challenge on Gucci.
Yeah. It says we can play third place teams from B, E, F, I, G. I think it's in that order, actually. So
So
the other
wait,
one
what
would
are
be,
the groups then? B, E, F, I, G.
well, B is Canada.
Yeah.
Let me see.
B is
So
Canada. E,
E is Germany. So third place, Ecuador or Ivory Coast. That I don't like that matchup.
no. I don't want that.
We'll take Bosnia or Qatar.
Really? Yes. We'll take one of those two.
So essentially, we need one of those teams to win the next game. Well, we have
Yeah.
to root for them. Honestly, I'm gonna root for Qatar.
Uh, it would have been fun to beat Jesse Marsh, though.
Yeah, but it's too late on that.
Yeah.
Now, what are the odds of them finishing third? I think it's impossible, actually.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah, they
Even
scored
if they
6
lose
goals.
to Switzerland, I don't think they can finish third.
No, because Qatar loses on head to head. Bosnia tied them, so we'll go to goal differential. And the difference of
And
goals of Canada and
Canada's,
Bosnia, it's 9 goals, the difference.
yeah, it's not close.
No.
All right, Tack. I'm gonna probably take off. Not much happening in this game.
Yeah, just one thing. Tomorrow you're gonna do a pregame show, right? So everyone knows.
Yeah, pregame show at 10:15 Pacific. That is 1:15 Eastern time. Before Tack and I go live, just for like 40 minutes to hang out. Adam might come along. We'll talk about the game. Think of it like a tailgate, like an online tailgate, just to like hang out before the game. So I'll see you
Yeah.
guys there tomorrow.
So guys, at 11 Yanks tomorrow, we have like a tailgate before the pregame that will be here. So at 11 Yanks, the tailgate, pregame here, live watch long here, postgame 11 Yanks. Okay, so we'll see you guys there tomorrow. All right, Pete. See you soon. See you tomorrow. Okay, everyone. So now we're alone again, and we're gonna have the infamous hydration break very soon. The commercial break. I'm gonna start playing ads during commercial breaks, during the hydration breaks. Right? I might as well do it. I might as well start running ads. I gotta go full on capitalism here. That's what I gotta do. Full on capitalism. Okay, here comes Korea, 60 minutes. Down the left. They have to start creating something, guys. They haven't really created much in the second half. And he's off. He's off. Do you get money for ads? Barely, guys. Like YouTube ad revenue, during the World Cup, it's been okay, but usually it's like something between $8 to $12 for every 1,000 views. Just so you guys know, that's usually what we get for like YouTube ad revenue. So it's not really good. It's okay. It's okay. Sean is saying, do you guys remember when we were down 1-0 to Mexico in the Gold Cup final in 2019 and Greg brought in Daniel Lovitz? Yeah, he actually brought in Daniel Lovitz. If I'm not mistaken, and my memory does not fail me, it was Daniel Lovitz for Tim Ream. It was Daniel Lovitz for Tim Ream. Has They're saying, why are you guys fighting? Why are you guys fighting in the chat? They're saying this World Cup is a distraction from all. Oh my God. You guys are talking about Iran in the chat. Really? Are we really going there? Because I ain't talking about Iran in the chat. That's not happening. Also, because I don't really know much of what's happening there. That's probably the biggest issue. I've been watching like 8 hours of soccer per day. I don't even know what's going on with Iran anymore. The Strait of Hormuz. I don't even know gas. What are the gas prices right now? I don't know what the gas prices are. Haven't left the house much in like for the past 7 days. I haven't left the house much. I haven't. They're saying, all right, all right, all right. We moved on. Tack, why do you hate South Korea? I don't hate South Korea. I don't. They're saying this ain't the place for an informed conversation. No, no, it isn't. I wouldn't be the most informed guy when it comes to this US Iran topic. So probably not the best one to talk about it right now. Okay, Mexico won. South Korea also won. Sorry, not one, 1-0. 1-1 is the final result. That'll be the final result. They're saying the war is paused. Okay. That I guess that's a good thing. It's always good when wars pause or they end. Saying, Tack, do you prefer to watch USA games at home over a watch party or being there in an average seat? Um, it's a tough question, right? The in-stadium experience of watching the game is great. The fandom in the atmosphere for USA games is eh. I think if I were to choose, if I didn't have to do the live watch-alongs, I think I would probably want to watch it at like a sports bar. Like honestly, even a Buffalo Wild Wings, eating a few wings, watching it, I would probably want to do that. That's what I would say if I were to choose where to watch the game. I think Tack needs an energy drink. Yes, but I'm not taking an energy drink at 10 p.m. I'm not doing it. We're gonna finish the game like this, the way I am. No Viagra today. Like energy drink is my YouTube Viagra. No Viagra today. We're going like this, right? We're gonna have to just manage the way it is right now. I'm exhausted, but that it is what it is. Speaking of that, speaking of wings, actually, I should probably order some wings tomorrow. I'm probably gonna order some wings. They're saying that's a good call with B Dubs, dude. Like I is it just me? I really like actually Buffalo Wild Wings. Back in college, me and my friends, that was a huge thing for us. We would go to Buffalo Wild Wings whenever there would be a UFC. And I'm not even a big UFC guy. I follow it a little bit, but not a big UFC guy. And we would just go to Buffalo Wild Wings for the whole event. Usually, the entire event would be like 2 to 3 hours. Eat a lot of wings. Sometimes order the most spicy wings possible, and we would all have to share a bathroom. So it was a disaster after. But I miss those were the good old days. Buffalo Wild Wing nights. Those were the good old days. General Tso saying, "How much would you pay for a ticket to the final?" Me, I would pay $100. I would not pay more than $100 to go to the final. But you guys are gonna say you're never gonna go to the final for $100. Oh, then I'm not going. I would not pay more than $100 to go. I'm sorry. Okay, if it's like 150, 160, sure. I'll probably go as far as that. Over that, I'm not willing to pay that much because I can watch it at home. Here comes South Korea. And the edge of the box, pass. This could be dangerous. Nothing out of it. Steven Spot is saying, I'm going to a bar tomorrow to watch United States and Scotland's game. My teams win when I go to this particular bar. So I hope that happens. I hope the US gets the win tomorrow. You're saying B Dub's burgers are insane for no reason. They're good. Even the chicken wrap, like the food at Buffalo Wild Wings is actually not bad. Like it's actually good. It's actually not bad at all. I should probably start going to BW. So they're asking me, Tack went to Harvard. Like I've gone to Harvard, yeah. I have gone to our Harvard. Are you guys asking if I have gone to Harvard? Yes, I did go to Harvard. As in I like visited Harvard. Yeah, I have visited. I have gone to Harvard, yeah. Tuesday night was bone in wings, dude. This is all making me hungry. This is making me very hungry. Let me check here. Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't even know the prices these days. Buffalo Wild Wings. The problem in Orlando is I like, believe it or not, I have no friends in Orlando. Or they're usually like Brazilians and they don't want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. So I have no friends in Orlando. And Buffalo Wild Wings is really fun to go with some friends. Sit there, watch whatever sporting events going on. I like going for UFC fights because those are long, right? There's a lot going on, different fights. You can talk. So, yeah, you guys, yeah, I already told you guys I did go to Harvard. I did. Like visiting Harvard. That's about it. Let's get you sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. I would love that. I would love to get sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. They could give me a few gift cards for me to go. I would love that. I would love that. Oh, we hit minute 69. Nice. We made it, guys. We made it again. Minute 69. They're having hydration break. So I'm going to put a quick word from the sponsor of this video because I might as well. If Fox can monetize hydration breaks, so can I, right? Rent is due this month. We got to pay rent somehow. So a quick word from the sponsor of this video, Underdog. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back in 60 seconds. And oh yeah, and drop a like in this video. Drop a like right now. We'll be back soon. So the biggest soccer event in the world will happen here in the United States this summer. Or shall I say, the biggest sporting event in the world. And you know what can make it a little bit more exciting? Underdog. And the game I like to play at Underdog is called Pick'em. And it's very easy to play. I just click on it, scroll to the soccer section, pick a player for a specific match, and select the stats I believe will be lower or higher. It's very easy to play. I usually pick the downside of the stats because hate watching a player is much more fun. Trust me. But then again, analyze the players, his stats, who they're facing, and how he has been doing before you make your pick, so you can make sure to win. Underdog also has their very own predictions market. And you can download the app right now using the link in the description of this video and the promo code TACTICAL. And in the process, you'll be helping the channel and yourself. Because new customers get $50 in bonus entries after they play $5 and use the promo code TACTICAL. We got very creative with it. So again, don't forget to use the link in the description and the promo code TACTICAL. And thank you very much, Underdog, for sponsoring the channel. There you go. If they're going to monetize the hydration breaks, I'm going to monetize the living crap out of it as well. Even though I don't make more money for playing the ad again. I don't do it. So I literally just trolled you guys for no reason. For no reason. For no reason. But everyone, I'll post my Underdog picks on Instagram and Twitter tomorrow. I'll post my Underdog picks. Do not worry. I will do this tomorrow. Cross goes in from South Korea. Cleared. Cleared. I actually should probably write that down on my big, beautiful iPad. Look at this iPad. Such a beautiful thing. Beautiful iPad right here. All right. Okay, back here to the game. Mexico and South Korea. 1-0 Mexico. Got 20 minutes to go. Jordan Ramirez said, if you could only eat at one restaurant for the rest of your life, what would it be? That's a tough question, man. That is a tough question. I would probably pick any good quality Brazilian steakhouse because the Brazilian steakhouses, they also have a buffet. So I'll probably go with a good quality Brazilian steakhouse. It can be Fogo de Chão. I'll probably pick that. I think that would be the safest bet for me in terms of having a large variety of food and having steak, which is what I like the most. So I'd probably go with that. I would probably pick Fogo de Chão, I think. Saying GMO 6969, he would only pay $100 because Argentina will be in the final. I would love to go hate watch Argentina in the final. Watch them lose live. I would love that. I would 100% love that. By the way, how many likes do we have in the stream? I haven't checked in a while. Did we break 300? 430. Wow. Well, you guys actually hit the like button without me getting on my knees and begging for it. Congratulations. Thank you very much, everyone. It's a miracle. We might be able to hit 500. We might be able to hit 500, but thank you very much. Amazing. Amazing. Am I a chimichurri guy? Yes, I am. I am. I love it. Saying Waffle House, guys. I'm not a big fan of Waffle House. I mean, sure, I wouldn't. I would go there to eat whatever, but I am not a big fan of Waffle House. It's not the worst thing in the world, but maybe not the best. Okay, Korea trying to get here in transition. Mexico recovers the ball. 73 minutes. South Korea hasn't done anything, anything in the second half. $74 minutes now. Snow saying it doesn't mean you still can't beg. I mean, I'm begging you guys. Drop a like. Let's try to get it to 500. We're at 478, so we can hit 500 by the end of the stream with ease. And that's a goal kick for South Korea. They got 15 minutes here to try to pull a draw. And with this result, Mexico is topping their group. Mexico is topping their group with this result, as I predicted. As I predicted. Yes, when I did the prediction video, I had Mexico topping their group. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. Was that Raul? Raul had a chance to score here for Mexico. And Korea will get the ball. I still think this game could end in a 1-1 draw. I still think it could end in a 1-1 draw. It's possible. We're at 499 likes. Unbelievable. We're like one away. Thank you very much, everyone. Today, you guys were actually fantastic. It's not always the case, believe me. It's not always the case. But today, you guys were absolutely fantastic. I have zero complaints. Literally none. Okay, and Korea has the ball now. Korea has the ball, 75 minutes. They try to go long. Okay, good ball. This could be there. Oh, he couldn't score. He missed it. Penalty. No push. How did, he was off anyway. He was off. He was off. No penalty. He was off. No penalty. The Korean player was offside. Okay. Hopefully things start to heat up here in this game. Korea has to try to pull a draw here. Okay, 76 minutes and 30 seconds. And Mexico will have the ball here. See if Korea can pull a late draw here. If they don't, well, if they don't, then Mexico tops their group. Who does Mexico cross paths with if they top their group? Let me see. Let me see. If Mexico finishes in first, who I think they face Scotland. So let's see. Winner of Group A. Winner of Group A. They would face winner of Group A. Oh, third place of C, E, F, H. Okay, so they're going to play some third place team. So we don't know. We don't know. They're saying, is there another match tonight? No. This is the last game of the day. Last game of the day. And here comes South Korea. Okay. This counterattack could be dangerous. Never mind. Mexico is back. South Korea with the ball. Inside. This could be an opportunity. Why would you shoot from there? You never scored a goal from 40 yards out in your entire career. The South Korean player that shot that, whatever the hell his name is. You never scored a goal from 40 yards out in your entire career. All of the sudden, in a freaking World Cup, you think you're going to do it? Well, Mexico's about to send in Santi Jimenez, so they're going to play man down for 10 minutes for some reason. They're going to play man down. Mexico. I don't know why. Okay, South Korea with the ball here. They got like 12 minutes. 12 minutes to try to tie this. But they haven't been looking good. South Korea. Nope. Bad ball. Mexico recovers it. Let's see how this plays out here. Let's see if I didn't miss anyone here in the chat. If you don't know his name, how do you know he never scored from there? Based on the shot he had. Like that shot right there was dog shit. Based on the shot he just had, I can assure you he never scored from there. It is a wild guess, but I would bet some money that he's never scored from there. George saying, remember when Mexico fans gassed Santi joining Milan? Yes, I remember that. I got a lot of hate on Twitter for it. I said he was going to flop at Milan, which, by the way, surprise, surprise, he did flop. I said it, and they got very angry at me. They got extremely angry at me. But guess what? It happened. I was right. Again. Raul subbed out. Santi Jimenez is on. 10 minutes to go. Orbelin Pineda is also on. I forgot this guy was still playing. Looks like he's still playing. Pineda. Where is he playing, actually? Okay, South Korea with the ball. I hope they tie this game now that Mexico's playing man down. Not literally playing man down, like Santi Jimenez is there as a cone, and the cone plays for Mexico. Like they didn't get a red card. Korea gets the ball back. Okay, through ball. Nope, no one's there. And then Santi gets the ball. About to hit 81 minutes. Yeah, Pineda's playing. Pineda's playing. Mexico tries to go long. Santi Jimenez, he can't do anything. Mexico is harmless with Santi Jimenez. They're going to be harmless for the rest of this game. That I can assure you. Korea with the ball now. "81 minutes. Korea, 81-30. Park that bus, Mexico. Yeah, they are going to park the bus now to close. Like, they just need this. I just don't understand why they have Santi Jimenez playing. Like, this guy is legitimately bad. Like, he's not a good player. The problem with Korea is they didn't really create much this game. They were a little bit goal dangerous in the first half, more than Mexico, but they didn't create much. Yeah, Mexico also didn't create much as well in this game, to be fair. They got a lucky win here thanks to the goalie. Yeah, I think 0-0 would have been the ideal and the fair result for this game. But the Korean goalkeeper just kind of gave Mexico a goal. And now Korea's trying to go after Mexico, but they haven't really created anything in the second half. They really haven't. And Mexico recovers the ball with Quinones. Quinones, good ball. Smart ball from Quinones to Pineda. Pineda resets the entire play with Edson Alvarez playing as a center back today because Cesar Montes is suspended for Mexico. We're about to hit 83 minutes now. And you guys are saying Korea's tired. They're not tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted here. I'm going to go to sleep after. That's what I'm going to do. They're saying South Korea is like Magikarp today. A little bit. A little bit. Speaking of Pokemon, I got a few new cards for my collection. You know what I got now? I got the Alakazam from Pokemon 151. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Just look him up. Alakazam from the 151 set. Beautiful, beautiful card. What were the other cards I got? So Alakazam. Oh, I also got the Persian from I think Obsidian Flames. That's a beautiful card as well. Another one. Another one right there. But I'm trying to find what was the other one? I got another one too, not just those. I got the Snorlax promo from also Pokemon 151. I know all of you don't give a shit though. None of you care. Okay, 84 minutes. South Korea has 6 minutes to try to create something here. They haven't done anything in the second half. South Korea. They just try to kick the ball long, which is just so stupid. Oh, I see that Alakazam has a lot of fans in the chat. Yeah, when I saw that card and I saw that Pokemon 151 is going out of print, or essentially it's already out of print, I'm like, I gotta get it. I gotta get this card. It's gonna go up in price, and if I don't get it now, I'm never gonna get it. The scalpers will find it, investors, and then I'll never be able to get this Alakazam card for an affordable price. It was like $80, right? But this card is probably gonna go like 200, 300, whatever. And if it's what a save from the Korean goalkeeper. Nice shot there from Mexico from the edge of the box. And once that card goes to 200 or 300, I'm done, dude. I'm not buying it. But what a save right there. Mexico almost got a second goal. No freaking way. Harris Joe, you have the master set of Pokemon 151. So just so you know, Harris, what I'm doing is I'm building a master set of all 151 Kanto Pokemons, all full arts. That is the rule that I have. They have to be full art cards. And some of them are expensive. So I'm slowly getting there. I'm picking my favorite full art cards of all the Kanto Pokemons or Kanto Pokemons. So Pokemon 151 set, the master set. Congratulations to you. There's a few cards from that set that I want to get. A few cards. War Turtle, Blastoise, Venusaur, Ivysaur. I have a few cards from that set, but not a master set. All right, South Korea here at the ball. 86 minutes. They got 4 more to go. 4 more to go. Creepa is saying, regardless of the outcome, as of today, the winner of this game is currently projected of the 8 teams to play third place of Group H, which is now Spain. Yeah, but Spain's not going to finish in third. So that's probably going to be what? Cape Verde? Saudi Arabia? Maybe Uruguay? It's not going to be Spain. So Harris Joe collects and plays. I just collect. I don't play. I don't play. I just collect. Cross goes in. Oh, South Korea. They missed. They scored. Is it in? Is it not in? What the fuck happened? Was that a double, triple save from the goalkeeper, Rangel? How did that not go in? That's what she said. That's what she said. Sorry, had to do it to myself. How did that not go in? Unbelievable. So cross went in, header, saved. He hit it again. It didn't go in. It actually didn't go in. Unbelievable double save. It was a double save. That's wild. I can't believe South Korea didn't score there. I can't believe it. South Korea, how do you not score that? The rebound, the South Korean player was on the floor. If he hit the ball a little bit harder, there's no way the goalkeeper saves it. but he hit it. It was a very, 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 very soft shot. And ultimately, yeah, it didn't go in because the goalkeeper was able to save it. Save of the tournament? I don't know if it's the save of the tournament. Now that I'm seeing it, it was Obed Vargas that hit the shot for Mexico. Obed Vargas almost scored the goal for Mexico. Okay, South Korea here at the ball. We're getting close to 89 minutes, so they have like a minute. They had their best chance in the game right there, and they didn't score. That was like a World Cup Ochoa like save right there. It was like a Memo Ochoa like save, even though Ochoa is not playing, he's on the bench. Korea with the head. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the heck was that? What was that header? Okay, we hit 89 minutes. So we got one more minute in the game, and then added time that'll probably be like 5 to 6 minutes, something like that. But it's just, I don't know. Okay, that's a throw in for South Korea. Everyone, how many likes do we have in the stream now? We're well over 500, right? Well over 500. NGL Mexico versus Uruguay might go to extra time. That would be a tough matchup, but honestly, the way Uruguay's been playing for like over a year under Bielsa, I think Mexico beats Uruguay. I really do. Uruguay has not been good under Bielsa for quite some time. I do think Mexico would beat Uruguay. Checking here the chat. I don't think I missed out on anyone. Okay, 90 minutes, 6 minutes added. Korea has 6 minutes to try to tie this game. 6 minutes, and that's it. Obed Vargas. Good pass. They still have it. Korea will recover. And now it's Korean ball. Korean ball. Bro, I saw your number 11, your number 1 trainer trophy card. Has Santi touched the ball? I don't know. We can check the stats after the game. I don't know if Santi touched the ball. I'm actually not sure. Okay. Ball goes wide. Here comes South Korea. 91 minutes. Dribbles past one. Cross goes in. That's going to be a corner for Korea. Corner kick. We're about to hit. We're over 91 minutes. Korea with the ball. We'll see what they can do here. Let's see if they can pull a draw late in the game. Cross goes in. Header. Oh, he missed the header. He missed the header. How do you miss? Oh, it looked like. Oh, he was off balance. He was off balance. Okay, totally not his fault there. He was completely off balance. Man, they're being wasteful. Also, Mexico's struggling to defend on set pieces. Santi Jimenez with a disgusting flop. Disgusting flop from Santi Jimenez. Here comes South Korea. Cut inside. 92 minutes and 30 seconds. Through ball. South Korea lost. Edson Alvarez with a very good game, by the way. Edson Alvarez was very good today as a center back. Mexico tries to go long. Korea recovers the ball. I think Korea might tie this game, guys. 3 minutes left. They're putting a little bit of pressure here on Mexico. Game's not over yet. Game ain't over. Korea with the ball. 93 minutes. We got 3 minutes to go. 3 more minutes. Korea will get a cross in. That's a good cross. Ooh, that'll be a corner kick. Header from the Korean 9. It deflects off the Mexican defender. It's a corner kick for Korea. They're heating up. Almost a handball. It was not a handball, but it was almost. Actually, it did hit his hand, but I wouldn't count that as a handball. Two minutes and 30 seconds. Corner kick for South Korea. We'll see what they can get out of this cross here. So we have essentially 2 minutes to go in this game. They might have this corner and one more chance after, if they don't score here, of course. Cross goes in, header. Mexico clear it. So Korea will get another chance. There's still 2 minutes. Korea still has the ball. It's a throw-in. They still have the ball. Lux is saying, I bet they don't score. Well, that's the most likely scenario. The most likely scenario is that Korea does not score and Mexico pulls this 1-0 win. They had chances towards the end to score. They just couldn't convert them. So Long, Edson Alvarez wins the header again. Mexico trying to recover with Santi Jimenez. Santi Jimenez cannot do absolutely nothing. And here comes Korea. Tries a through ball to absolutely no one. Edson Alvarez again. And then Santi Jimenez cannot win it. He can't do anything. Santi Jimenez, I don't think he touched the ball. Korea tries to go long. Why are they doing this? Why are they not putting the ball on the floor? Cleared again now by Gallardo. Last minute of added time. Last minute of added time. South Korea here at the ball. It's the last minute of added time. It's just going to go long. Just going to throw it into the box. Ball into the box. That's a very strong player right there with a very long throw. Mexico clears it. South Korea will get another chance here. 30 seconds to go. They're going to need a buzzer beater. Another ball lobbed into the box. Rangel comes out and punches it to Orbelin Pineda. And then Mexico. Oh, he's through. Mexico could get number 2. Nope, because he sucks. That's out of bounds. That'll do. It's a corner kick for Mexico, and we've hit 96 minutes. Obed Vargas was too slow. Honestly, it's over. It's over. Mexico qualifies in first place in their group. Mexico defeats South Korea, and they will advance to the knockout rounds, finishing in first. So congratulations to Mexico. Guys, I got to rest. Tomorrow's a long day. I have the U.S. stream. I have the Brazil stream. Congratulations to Mexico. Am I happy? Am I sad? Not really. But anyhow, tomorrow's a big day for the United States. So sleep tight, everyone. Sleep well. Get some rest. Have some melatonin, passion fruit juice. Have a good night of sleep. Tomorrow's a big day for the U.S. men's national team.